Welcome to Terry's Songwriter Show. This week on the show, we have Stag's Yarrow. It's about to perform his first song, Fear. Stag's Yarrow with Fear. And with me on the show today by the name of Hamish Clark. And thank you for coming to today's show there, Hamish.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure to have you aboard. So, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been a songwriter now? How long have you been at it?
Songwriting, goodness, since maybe I used to write lyrics before I really knew how to write things on guitar, and so I'd hear the whole songs in my head when I was like 12 years old. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, basically all of my not being a kid life I've been writing songs, but yeah, Stag Zero is a relatively recent thing that started at the beginning of this year.
All right, so you started Stag Zero since the beginning of this year and all that.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, good stuff. And what really inspires you to write songs like Fear and the rest of them? You know, what comes to mind?
Well, back in the day, I used to write a lot of songs which were very just kind of, I don't think I wanted to share what was personal to me. And so when I wrote music, I would just write about anything random. And then after a while, like in 2020, I just kind of was like, you know what, I need to write things more personal. So basically everything I write about is just things that feel really deep to me at the time. And I need to just like express that.
Right. Okay, that's cool. It's really good deed. So you keep it up there. It's amazing.
Thank you.
This is good stuff. Okay, we'll go to your second number now, which is called Airways. Now, what's the reason behind this song?
So Airways, I was on a road trip with some friends, and at the time I had a crush on one of the friends. But I'm usually not the kind of person that likes to like open up too much to people, particularly not like with that kind of stuff. And so it was kind of like I wrote it the morning that I chose to tell her that I was into it, and now we're just friends. That's a thing of the past now. But it's kind of about trying to be romantically vulnerable with someone when usually you're not.
Ah, okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
Kind of like a triumphing over the fear of I don't want to tell them how I feel. Kind of, yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. Yeah, it's really good. Yes, so it's good. And without further ado, let's take it away. Stag Zero with Airways, and quite interesting song from us. So very melodic, melancholy, if you like.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really good. So, who are your musical influences and who are your favourite artists inspired you to do your songwriting?
So my musical influences these days, and particularly with music like this, are definitely people like Chelsea Wolfe. That's a big one. Darko is another one. And then also like for a while now, I've loved music with choirs in it. And I found maybe like 2 or 3 years ago this artist called Merkur. And it's like metal and stuff, not quite this kind of music, but she has heaps of choirs in it. And for so long, I've just like wanted to do that myself. And so, starting this, I think being able to build a really like melancholic but kind of indie folk sound, but being able to layer that up with all these choirs and just make this kind of like atmospheric space, it's been definitely the driving force of like what I have been doing so far.
Oh, fantastic. That sounds good. If you keep it up, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge to do something with choirs, I suppose. So good there. And where can people listen for your music? Can they find you online anywhere?
Yes, yeah. So my like Instagram, and also I got TikTok this year. I decided to bite the bullet and download it. It's just Stag's Yarrow, STAGS, and then Yarrow, YARROW. Yeah, you can see me putting up just videos of me playing songs or updating. I've been kind of documenting my trip down to Wellington for this. For people who don't know, I'm from Auckland, and just putting up the day to day basically. So
fantastic. And via the listeners just heard from the man himself. Instagram. What else?
TikTok.
TikTok. Yes. Yep. And everything else you can think of. It's really good there. So And I saw it on Spotify. That's
all the like normal streaming platforms. It's there.
Yeah, good stuff. That's really good there. Okay, we'll go to your third number. I should say. It's called "I Am the Dark," and and I believe you're about to release this as a single.
Yes. So this is being officially released on the 22nd of this month, which is a Friday. So stay tuned for that. But this is like the kind of teaser, early listen. So anyone tuning in for this, you guys are the lucky ones.
We're very fortunate indeed to have something like that on board this station, my friend. On board this show. That's good. Yes. But without further ado, let's take it away. Stag's Yarrow with I Am in the Dark, and quite an interesting song for myself. So once again, we were lucky enough to hear it. You know, like it's a bit mysterious while we're hearing it. Yeah, it's really good there, and it's quite good indeed. So well done to you, my friend.
Thank you. It's definitely different than the other two. So.
Right. So yes. So before you went Stag's Yarrow, have you been involved in any other groups or anything like that?
Yeah, I tried to make a thrash metal band back in the day, but otherwise I'm also in a kind of melodic deathcore band called Grim Rimney, which is Auckland based as well. And then a kind of like a black metal band called Fist. Yeah, so hey, you can also check them out if you want.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, it's cool indeed.
If you're into metal.
Well, yeah, if you have something like that going on, it's just good there. So, yes. Well, I'm not really into metal freak myself, you know.
Yeah, that's
something like
fair
that.
enough.
Each to your own, I guess.
Each to your own, yep.
Indeed, that's really good there. Right, and before we close off, I'd like to say a big thank you for coming on today's show. Yeah, it's really good there. And we're about to wrap up with your final original called Lovely, which is about to play live here on Wellington Access Radio.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, can't tell me what that song's all about. Can I ask you what that song
What the song is about? It's basically about like having met somebody and being like wow, like they're so, you know, kind of being into them, I guess. But it's kind of that like, where have you been all my life? You know, I've been like waiting to meet somebody like you. You know, that's basically what it's about.
Right, gotcha there. Right.
So it's a love song.
A love song, eh? Okay, that's cool. It's good deeds. So yes. This is Terry Shaw and Terry's Songwriters Show. Choosing more songwriters, but for me, it's goodbye for now. And to take us out, here we have Stag Yarrow with Lovely on a Kiss Guitar here live on Wellington Access Radio.